Good evening, Philippines. This is Mike Padua once again, and we are back to our topical weather analysis for this Wednesday through Friday, May 12 to 14, 2021, and this is brought to you by Typhoon 2000. So let's begin with our update. Here's the latest graph set beginning today, Wednesday, May 12, until tomorrow, Thursday, May 13. We still have the intertropical convergence zone affecting the areas of Mindanao, Visayas, Sulu Archipelago, and the island of Palawan. So expect some isolated to widespread rain showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon or evening. And embedded into this ITCZ, we have the low pressure area with tag ID 96W, which is now has a 50-50 chance or 35 to 65% chance of becoming a tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours because of its abrupt development during the past 24 hours. So this system will be closely monitored since it is somewhat immediate one, a very small area of circulation, and mostly computer models are having a hard time depicting smaller systems. So I won't be surprised if it will become a weak tropical depression before it makes landfall over eastern Mindanao. So residents living along eastern Mindanao and also the rest of Mindanao must be prepared for possible heavy thunderstorms generated by this approaching low pressure area. So we will keep an eye on these systems, particularly tomorrow and on Friday for its possible approach across the eastern sections of Mindanao. And we have another shallow LPA, but this LPA here to the southeast of 96W is not expected to develop. All computer models is not agreeing or not showing that it will develop. So here comes the ITCZ all the way across western to central as well as eastern Micronesia. So far, that's the latest. The rest of the country will remain dry with isolated rain showers and thunderstorms, particularly in the afternoon or evening, like here over the portions of the Bicol region and also some portions of Luzon. And that's the latest for this day. And as we look at our fast animation, you can clearly see here the rapid intensification of a very small core of this LPA. So that's why we are keeping an eye on this system for development into a tropical depression. Right now, it's again, I repeat, 35 to 65% chances of becoming a tropical depression. So we are aware of that system. And as we zoom in our satellite animation, this is from windy.com satellite server, and you can clearly see here the development of a small central dense overcast over the South Philippine Sea at the center of this LPA, and it's likely becoming an active LPA that we will keep you updated. If it does intensify, we will give you latest updates through our website as well through our social media sites and YouTube and Facebook video channels. Okay, so you can clearly see here the thunderstorms affecting various parts of Mindanao, Visayas, Palawan, portions of the Bicol region, and the mountains of Cordillera in the Ilocos region, brought about by the local heating and rapid convection that forms over these mountains. And also here, there's a new thunderstorm forming over Pangasinan area. And as we look at our rainfall accumulation, this is the forecast rainfall accumulation for the next 3 days from the European model, courtesy of windy.com. And for today, Wednesday until Friday, you can see here the heavy to extreme rainfall brought about by the passage of that LPA across Mindanao area from Davao region all the way over central Mindanao and Zamboanga Peninsula, these Lanao provinces. So expect heavy rainfall for the next 3 days. Now, as we look at our windy.com forecast from the European model, it shows here the LPA today, and if we move forward for tomorrow afternoon, it will be approaching the eastern coastline of Davao region and likely on Friday morning it will make landfall over Davao region and Compostela Valley. So those areas will be affected by this LPA, so expect heavy rainfall brought about by multiple thunderstorms generated by this low pressure area. And upon exiting the Mindanao area on Friday, on Saturday, it will emerge over the Sulu archipelago. You clearly see here the very small LPA moving across Sulu, passing very close over Cagayan-Silio. On Saturday evening or early Sunday, it will traverse central Palawan all the way across the West Philippine Sea, passing over to the south of Kalayaan Island Group on Sunday late evening or early morning Monday. But if we look at the American model, it shows nothing. The LPA is expected to dissipate, okay, and it will be just a part of the intertropical convergence zone moving across Sulu archipelago. So only one model shows it, the ECMWF. So we are going to keep an eye on that LPA for possible development. So we'll keep you updated in the coming days. And as we look at global tropics hazards and benefits outlook from the Climate Prediction Center of NOAA, valid for the next 2 weeks. So for week 1, May 12 to May 18, it doesn't show here a tropical cyclone development since most of the model from these hazards and benefits outlook comes from the American model or GFS, so it doesn't show here. But this above average rainfall for the May 12 to May 18 week is brought about by the passage of that LPA 96W. On week 2, valid May 19 to May 25, we are going still to have 50-50 chances or moderate chances of above average rainfall from southern Bicol, Mimaropa, Visayas, Sulu archipelago down to Mindanao. Okay, so that's the forecast for the next 2 weeks. And next week we will be returning again to give you more of this hazard and benefits outlook. But so far, the one that we are observing right now is that LPA over to the south, okay, Philippine Sea. So this LPA here is likely to has a 50-50 chance of developing into a tropical cyclone. So we are going to keep an eye on that system, particularly tomorrow. So there you go. That's the latest. If it does intensify, we will be issuing a special coverage of that system here at our channels, YouTube and Facebook videos, as well as at our website, typhoon2000.ph, and our social media channels, at our Twitter page at Typhoon2K, as well as our social media Facebook page, Mr. Typhoon. Okay, so we will keep you updated. Again, this is Mike Padua reporting. Stay safe always, be #weatherwiser, and thank you so much for watching our channel.